following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
Got it, Mike. Thanks. Bye. Welcome back to beautiful Renner, South Dakota. We have another dandy of a game here for you today. First pitch is at 3:18, and it is 95 degrees out here, Oakley.
Yeah, it's a warm one today.
And we've got about a 25 mile per hour wind coming at our face this whole game. Count is 2-1, I believe. Two and two now. On the mound for Kindred today will be Nick Thompson. Over at third is... Nick Thompson gets his first strikeout of the game. That strikeout is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. If you're hungry, go on and get some food. Nick Thompson gets his first strikeout. We have catching for him today will be Jeremiah Doctor. Over at third will be Lucas Klabundi. At short, Carter Schmitz. At second, Graham Glazo. Over at first, Jack Packer. In left, it looks like Mason Almaris out there. In center, Matt Pearson. And in right, Max Opgrand to round it out. Nick Thompson gets ahead. Now it falls to 1-1. Gets him swinging for strike number 2. Proctor sets up outside. And Nick Thompson throws a little bender of a ball for strikeout number 2 on the first 2 batters. First pitch swinging. There's a pop fly over to right field, and Max Opgrand takes care of that one. And the Omaha Central team goes down 1-2-3, and we'll be back right after this commercial break.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Signorama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signorama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signorama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signorama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Kindred Vikings are coming up to bat, and in order, they will have Mason Almaris leading off, Matt Pearson following, Carter Schmitz in the hole. Then we got Nick Thompson, Jack Packer, Lucas Klabundi, Jeremiah Doctor, Max Opgrand, and rounding up the 9 batters will be Graham Glazzo playing second base. First pitch to Mason Almaris is a strike. On the bench today for the Vikings, we have number 33, Stanley Belaski, number 4, Lucas Dahl, number 22, Jorgen Swenson, number 13, Connor Rowland, number 5, Jack Wolden, number 12, Grant Spellhog. Count is now even 1-1 with that ball high. It's a good off-speed there by pitcher Alex Farron to get ahead in the count 1-2. Almaris lays off that one. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but you're going to have to deal with this wind noise the whole games. Both games. Almaris gets on for the first runner of the afternoon on base for the Kindred Vikings. Mason Almaris gets doubled off on a line drive by Matt Pearson over to the shortstop. Now there's 2 outs here in the first inning. That's a tough one there, Oakley.
Yeah.
If you're Mason Almaris there, what could you have done different?
Definitely not go as far. Maybe he thought it was over the head, but This wind is not going to help that ball at all. So
Yeah. That ball, even if it was hit even harder, that ball wasn't going to go anywhere. You know, I'm not complaining about the heat anymore. I'm kind of complaining about the wind now.
Yeah. It's helping the heat just a little bit, though.
Yes. Carter Schmitz holds his swing there. Looked like to be pretty close there. But checks it. Now it's 1-2 count. That ball's hit over into right field, and the right fielder comes down with that ball. And the Vikings technically go down 1-2-3 to end the first inning with that line drive that turns into a double play. So we will take a break and come back to you with the second inning of this baseball game.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Renner, South Dakota. We are in the top of the second inning here. Base hit bunt attempt. Straight back to the pitcher. Nick Thompson fields it. Oh, play it. And Nick Thompson bobbles it. Ends up overthrowing, making a bad throw to first. And now that base runner is on to second with nobody out. Oakley, that seemed to be not a great bunt, right? Kind of right back to that pitcher. Nick Thompson, I think, just bobbled that ball and then kind of rushed his throw and just made a bad throw.
Yep.
Nick Thompson does like to attack the strike zone early. That ball's going to die out there in the outfield. Yep. Hit hard, but today if you hit it up in the air, it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, you can see just how close those outfielders are playing today.
Yep.
They know that.
If they hit it over their head today, it's going to be
a very, very hard hit ball.
Yeah. For you College World Series fans, Omaha, Arkansas is up against Stanford 7-1 right now in the top of the 7th. I think it was you yesterday that said Arkansas was going to win it all, Oakland.
Yeah, I got them going all the way, so I like to hear that.
Count here. To Ashton Vincent. Ashton Vincent hits it up in the air. Mason Almaris is going over, and Mason Almaris comes down with that ball. That ball was hit pretty dang well, Oakley. It's just, like we've said already today, got caught up in the air and just stops.
They're going to have to keep him low today.
Now up to bat is number 13, Christian Bartlett, first baseman for this Omaha Central team, coached by Joe Genowan. Christian Bartlett did not like that first swing out of himself. He realized while he was going through that swing that was not the correct decision. Puts it on the ground over to third baseman Lucas Glabundi. Glabundi throws it across to Packer, and Packer just doesn't catch the ball. Wasn't in the dirt. Just in and out of the glove. And then he steals second.
Some more base running by base runner there. Saw that the Vikings were sleeping just a little bit and decided to take second on that.
Yep, and even if he does get caught there in the middle, he can kind of go straight into that early steal type of situation there too. And they got what they wanted, and now they're in business. Now we have pitcher Alex Farron up to bat. He can help his own cause out here with a hit. So that's now 2 errors by this Viking, and there it is. And with that, two RBI triple. The Omaha Central is now up 2-0 with the guy on third, and both of those runs are now unearned. Central is Jay Hogan. He is the right fielder wearing number 1. Mason Almaris comes up and gets all 3 outs here in the top of the second, but not before Omaha Central puts 2 across the board with 2 hits, 2 errors, and 1 runner left on base. We will be back in about a
MLGC's story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a 4th-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC.
We are back here in the bottom of the second here with the Omaha Central Eagles leading 2-0 over the Kindred Vikings. That first pitch into Nick Thompson outside for ball 1. Lays off that off-speed pitch. Goes back to the backstop in the dirt. And is now 2-0 to Jack Packer. Jack Packer is going to be sitting on his, or Nick Thompson is going to be sitting on his one pitch here. Shoots that thing over into right field. Foul. Another one over into the right side of right line. Foul ball over there as well. Ooh, that's a tough one to lay off on by Nick Thompson, but he lays off and works the count to a 3-2 count. Lays off both close pitches and gets a walk here.
And he's normally a high pitch kind of hitter too, so takes some discipline to leave those off.
Yes. Packer puts it through the 5-6 hole. Now, just like that, Vikings are looking to creep up here. Have runners on first and second with nobody down. Bundy squared to bunt, pulled back. Bundy is pretty far up in that batter's box right now. Tries to get that bunt down. Strike one. Bunt down, pitcher comes up, tries to scoop it up with his glove, hits the end of his glove and shoots back to the catcher. And Lucas Kilbundy now reaches on an error and now gets the bases loaded. I think that pitcher there, Alex Farron, just tried to go a little too quick there. Oakley tried to get that ball and then go to third, but didn't rope it in before trying to go over there.
Yep. He tried to rush it just like Nick did on the last bunt attempt by Omaha Central.
Oh, right under the glove of the first baseman. That should score one. Only going to score one, though. I'm not sure about that. What do you mark that one as, Oakley?
That's an error. Right?
That is an error.
Right under the glove.
Yep. Now both teams have 2 errors on the night. Jack Wold is now running for Jeremiah Doctor at first. Strike one. Max Hopgrand lines that thing up. Pops that thing up into the second baseman for the first out of the inning. No one moves up. And that's one of the best case scenarios Omaha Central could ask for there. Getting that 8th batter out without having to give up any runs. Is that a ball there?
Yeah, ball just high.
Just high. 1-0 the count for the 9-hole batter, Graham Glazo.
Great block by the catcher there.
Yes, it is. That saves the run. Graham Glazo leaves it up. 3-0 count to Graham Glazo here. The 9th batter in the lineup for Kindred here, and someone you don't want to walk, especially with the bases loaded. Farron gets one right back. He's going to try and work this way back to a manageable count for him. Yeah, misses high. And the Vikings get another run. Just like that, tie ball game. Vikings have 2 errors in the top of the second. Omaha Central now has 2 errors in the bottom of the second. Now we got a 2-2 ball game here in Renner, South Dakota.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late-season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results.
And we are back to the top of the lineup for Kindred here. Still in the bottom of the second inning. Mason Almaris, first pitch swinging. Fouls it over his own dugout into the highway. Alex Farron misses high on that 1-1 count. If that's where he's been missing. Hasn't really been missing much anywhere else, but if he's missing it high.
And it's not by much either.
Yep. He's keeping it close, and these Kindred hitters are having good at bats and not swinging at those pitches. Now Mason Almaris falls behind 1-2. Puts it in play. Oh, second baseman tried to dive for that one. Gonna have a play at the plate. Safe. 2 runs there by Mason Almaris. Hits over into right field. Just out past the stretch of the diving second baseman. Mason Almaris comes up with a 2-run RBI single. And it looks like Graham Glazo might be a little hurt over there at third.
Yeah, it seems he may have done something on the slide into the base.
Hopefully he just knocked the wind out of himself. Looks like he's holding the part you never want to get hit in.
Yeah.
So maybe that might be a problem as well.
Seem to be all good now, though.
Now up to bat Matt Pearson. Kindred has a 4-2 lead. Matt swings through the first one, foul tips it into the catcher's glove.
Matt Pearson now up for Kindred.
Ball gets away from the pickoff attempt at first. That scores another run on the air. And Mason Almaris moves up to second base. This has kind of been kind of a disaster inning for Omaha Central here.
Yeah.
They score 2, they get the lead. Usually after that you want to come have a shutdown inning, and now they've given up 5 here.
Yeah, they've just got to get out of this one as quick as they can.
Yeah, they need to get back in the dugout, especially on a hot day like today. Alex Farron is throwing pretty hard up there. These Kindred batters, I think only hit that they've gotten, one of the 2 has gone into left, and then goes away with it again. And Mason Almaris is going to get doubled off again on a line drive by Matt Pearson.
Second time today he's gotten doubled off.
Yep. And you know who his dad is?
Yeah, he's not going to be very happy about it. That's all I'm going to say.
And his dad's standing over there on third right now. But anyways, the Vikings score 5 runs on 3 errors and 2 hits and leave nobody on base. Score is 5-2. Come back with the beginning of the third inning.
You may already know that at Clothes Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Clothes Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Clothes Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
Welcome back to the top of the third inning with the Vikings leading 5-2. That ball is sky high into the air. Nick Thompson is calling it, and Lucas Kabundi was calling it, and Nick Thompson comes down with the catch for the first out of the inning.
Way to stick with it through that wind, though.
Yes, yes. That wind up there, that ball looked like it started at the pitcher's mound, and it came all the way into that first base line. That ball is going to keep on drifting. I don't think Mason Almaris has a chance to get there, and he does not. That is strike number 1. This is an inning where this Omaha Central team really needs to come back and try to chip away at that 5-run inning that the Vikings just had and see what they can do with their bats. Putting the ball in play just like the Vikings did, make the Vikings have to make their plays. It's now 1-2. Outside, 2-2. It is a windy one here, folks. Nick Thompson brings it to a 3-2 count. Something we saw a lot of last night, Oakley.
Oh, yeah. Lots of long pitch counts and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I mean, last night there was a bunch of great at-bats. Just like this at-bat right there. That's a great at-bat. And he smokes that ball, Winninger does. But it's just, wind is just not going to let you do anything when you put it up in the air. I mean, that ball would have been over Mason Almaris' head 9 times out of 10 there. Except Mason Almaris had to do 2 back pedals, catch.
Yep.
Ball in play to Carter Schmitz, the shortstop. He works through it. Gets rid of it, throws it over to Jack Placker, and that's a 1-2-3 inning by the Kindred Vikings, and they will be coming up to bat here in the bottom of the third after this short break.
Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. Wold, Certified Public Accountant, has you covered. From bookkeeping and financial reports to tax planning and preparation, individuals and businesses, he's here to help you achieve your dreams. Give him a call. Todd R. Wold, CPA, 701-356-1040. You can also visit wold-cpa.com. Best of luck to Kindred and both teams in today's game.
Kindred Express Lane is a friendly, locally owned convenience store open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and offers hot stuffed pizza, smash hit subs, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Kindred Express Lane is located at 220 First Avenue South across the street from the baseball and football field, just 3 inches away from Highway 15 in Kindred. While you're fueling up, be sure and grab a snack and a cold beverage for the road. Kindred Express Lane wishes the Kindred Post 117 Vikings the best of luck in the East Regional Baseball Tournament. Go Vikings!
Welcome back to the bottom of the third inning in Renner, South Dakota. First up to bat here will be shortstop, number 11, Carter Schmitz. And he's swinging through on that first pitch for strike one. Ball one, 1-1 here. Two and one is the count now with that ball missing in the dirt. Carter Schmitz is one of those guys that he'll be able to see some pitches. He likes to attack it early, but when he does make contact with it early, he hits it hard. After that, he's not afraid to see some pitches. He did not like that one, though. He did not think that was strike number 2. Puts it in play. That's going to be a tough play with Carter's speed. And he beats it. Infield single for Carter Schmitz.
Carter Schmitz beats that out for an infield single. Brings up the pitcher, number 24, Nick Thompson.
Nick Thompson started that inning off last inning. And that 5-run inning off and got on and just kind of sparked it there. Kindred never looked back. Now Carter gets on. Nobody out. I wouldn't be surprised if he steals here, Oakley, but I also wouldn't be not surprised. This pitcher, Alex Farron, is throwing it pretty hard in this catcher, but when it's on his throws down, looks like he has a great arm too.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen here because Coach Almaris has to know that the wind is also going to affect the throw down with the catcher, so
yep,
could use that to his advantage as well.
With Carter Schmitz's speed, it's kind of really just a huge advantage when he gets on the base paths. Can either get walked, anything, get on, and then usually he gets on it, so he's on second base with nobody out. Nick Thompson shoots that thing over into right field. Carter Schmitz stays on second. Another hit for this Kindred Post 117 offense. The 4th on the day. That brings up now first baseman, number 32, Jack Packer, and courtesy running for the pitcher, Nick Thompson, is Connor Rowland over on first. Jack Packer last time up shot one right in between the shortstop and third baseman, right into the left field for the first hit of the game for the Vikings. He takes ball 1. Swings at ball 2, makes it 1-1. Puts it in play, hits it right to the third baseman, steps on third, throws across, good stretch by the first baseman, and they turn that 5-3 double play. It's a great play by the third baseman. Knew who was running from home plate. Made his time making the play. Stepped on third. Made a good throw across the diamond and to get 2 outs there. Get him out of that jam, so to say.
And just like that, the momentum is totally switched from one team to another as well.
Yep. Crazy how one ball in play can do that. It's crazy how windy it can be in the Midwest 24/7.
Yeah.
Ball in play by Lucas. This is also going to be a tough play for the third baseman, and he does not make it. Oakley, I think Lucas was going to make that one regardless there.
Yeah, that's another one where the speed is kind of the biggest factor there.
I think that one is a hit. I'm going to give Lucas Klabundy a hit on that one. So did the PA guy. Jeremiah Doctor last time up drove one right at the first baseman, right under his glove for an error. Oh, that one is hit. That is a hit for Jeremiah Doctor up the middle, and it scores a run, and Jeremiah Doctor has an RBI. 2-out hitting is so contagious, and it deflates a team or either makes that team that's getting those 2-out hits 10 times better and a lot more runs.
Exactly. And it just keeps that momentum going, gives their pitcher more time on the bench, more time to rest up, save his arm a little bit.
I mean, you ground into a double play by the third baseman, steps on it, shoots it across, and then you come up, you hit a swinging bunt. Lucas Klabundy runs it out, would have made it regardless in my mind. Then you come up and you have Jeremiah Doctor sharp a line one up the middle, and it scores a run. Just like that, momentum's back on your side.
Exactly.
Foul ball out of play. Count is now 1-2. Max Upgren leaves that one up and in. Not to the liking of the Omaha Central parents. Inside as well, works the count to full. Jack Wold over there on first, courtesy running for Jeremiah Doctor, will be taken off early. And it doesn't matter as Max Opgrand walks. Bases are now loaded for the 9-batter Graham Galazzo, just like last inning. We got another mound visit here. And it looks like we are going to see a new pitcher. While that new pitcher warms up, we are going to take a break and give our sponsors some love.
Runnings is celebrating 75 years in business with an incredible 2022 Ford truck giveaway. Just imagine you hitting the road in a brand new fully loaded Runnings Red Super Crew 4x4 truck. Don't imagine it. Make it happen by entering to win now through August 10th. To register, grab a prize card from your local Runnings store or visit runnings.com/2022 Ford Truck Giveaway. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. Enter to win today. And thank you for shopping at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
Jamie Swenson, Senior Associate with Park Company Realtors, will help you find the home you're really looking for in your real estate endeavors. Growing up in Gary, Minnesota, and graduating from NDSU, Jamie has made her home in Kindred, proudly cheering on the home team in blue. Selling or buying? Make that home run call to Jamie at 701-799-1779 or visit connectwithjamie.com to browse new listings and listen to the Realtor Moms podcast. Jamie Swenson of Park Company Realtors.
Welcome back to the bottom of the third inning. Now up pitching for this Central Omaha team is number 7, Chaz Iber. Strike one. Ball in play. See if they can make their plays here, and they cannot. That is another error for this Omaha Central team. We watched these guys yesterday, Oakley, and this team was very well put together.
Yeah,
they knew what they were doing out in the field, and I don't know if they even had an error on the night yesterday, Oakley.
Not that we saw, I don't think. No.
Mason Almaris hits one up in the air. Wynn's gonna push it, but right fielder is under it and comes down with it for the third out of the inning. There are 3 base runners left on, but Vikings score yet 2 more and take a 7-2 lead going into the 4th inning.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Signorama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signorama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signorama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signorama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are now starting the top of the 4th inning with the Kindred Vikings winning at 7-2 with 6 hits and taking advantage of 4 Omaha Central errors so far in this game. And that is not what you want to do when you score 7 unanswered runs in the past 2 innings, is hit a guy on the first pitch.
Yeah, on the very first pitch, too.
And it didn't look like it was a fastball either.
No, that was definitely an off-speed pitch.
There, Nick Thompson is back on track and throws that one right over the plate for strike number 1. Now he gets number 16, Caleb Steicher, their left fielder, to an 0-2 count. So Nick Thompson is now in charge of this at-bat here. Checks him, picks him off, and lays the tag down for out number 1. That's a great pickoff move by Nick Thompson. Caught leaning off over there on first, picks him off, and then he decides to take off for second. Jack Packer does a great job, gets inside, throws that ball to Carter Schmitz, and Carter Schmitz just makes a dive and tags him. Now it's a soft little grounder. It's back to Nick Thompson. Now there's 2 outs in the inning. This Kindred team has looked pretty dang good so far today here, Oakley.
Yeah, the few mistakes they have made, they've capitalized, as you just saw. They got that out that they needed on the hit by pitch.
Thompson is back across for strike number 1. I know last time I saw Nick Thompson pitch, he was doing great through the first 4. Came out there in the 5th. And then that's when he kind of ran into trouble. Kind of kind of that signature thing. Once you get through the lineup 3 times, or once you get through the lineup twice, then you're kind of like, okay, these hitters are starting to realize what this pitcher has, and then they start progressing their approaches better and better.
Yeah, they start getting a little familiar with the pitcher and what he can throw and all that.
Carter Schmitz makes a wise decision, doesn't go up there and walk into a bad hop, and makes the play for out number 3 for the Kindred Vikings. They still lead after 3.5. They still lead 7-2.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
And the Vikings are back up to bat with number 9, Matt Pearson, the oldest player on the team here for Kindred Post 117. Something we didn't even talk about last night, Oakley. You want to walk them through it?
Yeah, so Matt was born, was it after January, right?
After January, yep.
Which makes him young enough for an extra year of eligibility. So he actually played UND club ball this school year, and he was able to come back and play one more extra year of Legion baseball, which somewhat of an advantage. You could do that yourself, Nick.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, I did it my last year, and it turned out pretty well for us as a team. But Matt, it's always cool to see these kids come back and give back to that community after they're gone for a year. Come back and say, hey, you know what? I want to play another year with my Legion home team town and try and give back to the community. As he hits it into this over to the second baseman for out number 1. Something we haven't really seen a lot out in Kindred. Not a lot of kids come back after that freshman year of college. They just decide, hey, I'm done now. I'm going to move on. But hey, man, you can work and do all that stuff the rest of your life. You can't play baseball the rest of your life.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Ball 1 here to lead off the at-bat for Carter Schmitz. Straight back. Ball 2. Ball 3. We got a 3-1 count here to the third batter in the lineup, Carter Schmitz. Started off the inning last inning. Oh, strike 2 makes it a full count. Carter Schmitz better be protecting here if it's anything close. Ball 4. Vikings now have a runner on first base, and Carter Schmitz. That is exactly how the inning started last night as well. Not last night, last inning. This wind is awesome, Oakley. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now.
Well, at least it's 97 degrees, so this wind isn't making us freezing cold. It's actually keeping us sane.
It's true. 97 degrees with no wind would be no fun whatsoever.
Great hit by Nick Thompson down the third base line. Left fielder was playing in. And a double by Nick Thompson. Moves up Carter Schmitz over to third. With only one out here. And Jack Packer coming up to the plate. And now Nick Thompson is going to get run for. Courtesy run ran for by Connor Rowland, number 13, out at second base. Now up to bat we have Jack Packer, number 32. First baseman for this post 117 team. That one looked like a little bit of a change up there by the pitcher up on the mound. Jack was out in front of it. Looks like he was out in front of that same pitch again, Oakley.
Yep, got him back-to-back pitches with the same pitch, looks like.
Ball one, counts now 1-2. Big spot here for Jack Packer. That one sails out of the zone as well. 2-2 count here. Ball that is straight up. That is going to drift, keep on drifting, and hit the top of the grandstands. Packer puts it in play, right back to the third baseman. Carter Schmitz does not go. I don't know how happy Josh Almaris looks over there on third, but Omaha Central does exactly what they needed there. They get 2 out. Now they have 2 outs. Those guys don't move up. And Lucas Klabundi is now up to bat. That ball's hit. See if they can make the play. Lucas Klabundi has speed. And he got it there just in time, about a step before. Vikings leave 2 on base there on a walk and a double by Nick Thompson. And that ends the 4th inning of play. And it is 7-2. Kindred Vikings.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, we don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
You may already know that at Close Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Close Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Close Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
And we are back at the start of the 5th inning. Nick Thompson is still up on the mound here, ready to go, and it looks like they're squaring down the bunt right away. Jack Packer needs to get down that line or not, and Nick Thompson makes the play. That was a great bunt right down that first base line, but a great play by pitcher Nick Thompson to get off that mound and make the play and get the first out of the inning.
Brings up third baseman number 10, Alex Fair.
That ball is out of play for strike number 1. That makes the count 0-2. Puts the ball in play. Holy. Lucas Klabundi goes out there. Stabs the ball instead of going and getting it on the big hop. But hey, I think that looked cooler.
And now it's an out.
And it's an out. So 2 outs. First 2 batters out for Omaha Central to start this inning.
Little fist bump by the coach there after that play.
Yep. That's the one where Mr. Milbrandt, the spring ball team coach, would kind of just go, "Ole."
Yeah.
Good old lucky. It went into my glove. That ball is roped out into left field. Mason O'Maris stops the ball from moving further. And Omaha Central now has a runner on first with 2 outs. Talking about runner goes. Jeremiah Doctor's throw is on, but just not in time. Now the Omaha Central has a runner in scoring position. That ball is hit hard. Over Max Opgrand's head. And he's digging for third. Ball's coming, and he is there. An RBI triple.
Thank you.
To make the game 3-7. That ball was hit very hard, Oakley.
Very, very hard in that wind, so push it right up against that line, too. Is a perfectly placed ball.
Brings up number 6, Wiggender.
Strike 1. Oakley and I are now thankful for Steve Doctor and his son hooking us up with some waters on this hot day. We can continue to keep talking to you guys without losing our voices here.
Much needed water today on a hot, hot day.
Count is now 1-2. Gets hit right in the helmet. That is the second time we have seen that happen in 2 days here.
Yeah, you never want to see that.
No, and it looked like he wasn't even fazed by that. Josh O'Meara has his visit on the mound. We'll take a short little break and bring you this 30-second ad by Kindred Storage.
Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred.
Runners on first and third. 2 outs. Now up to bat is the 3 batter. Number 8, Gordy Nuno. Torby Weinginger just stole second, so now we have runners on second and third. Ball in play, in between Graham Glazzo's legs, and scores 2 runs for Omaha Central. And just like that, Omaha Central is only trailing 2 runs here in the 5th inning. Close to beating another guy from Omaha Central. Batter from Omaha Central just took time, 2 times in a row. It's his world. We're just living in it, Oakley.
Yep.
Puts it in play. Lucas Bundy makes the play, shoots it across to Jack Packer, and the inning is now over. But Omaha Central strikes for 3 and is now only down by 2 runs going into the bottom half of this inning.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. Wold, Certified Public Accountant, has you covered. From bookkeeping and financial reports to tax planning and preparation, individuals and businesses, he's here to help you achieve your dreams. Give him a call. Todd R. Wold, CPA, 701-356-1040. You can also visit wold-cpa.com. Best of luck to Kindred and both teams in today's game.
Kindred Express Lane is a friendly, locally owned convenience store open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and offers hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Kindred Express Lane is located at 220 First Avenue South across the street from the baseball and football field, just 3 inches away from Highway 15 in Kindred. While you're fueling up, be sure and grab a snack and a cold beverage for the road. Kindred Express Lane wishes the Kindred Post 117 Vikings the best of luck in the East Regional Baseball Tournament. Go Vikings!
We are back here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Due up to bat, we have Jeremiah, Dr. Max Opgren, and Graham Glazzo. 7, 8, 9 in the batting order. They lead Jeremiah Doctor off with a ball. Holy cow, that wind. Just scored 3 runs, and now you start up the first guy up in the next inning with a 3-0 count. Back in the zone. And ball 4, just like that. Vikings got a runner on first base. And I'm guessing it'll now be Jack Wold running on first base instead of Jeremiah Doctor.
And you would be correct.
Yep. There's Wold, courtesy running for Jeremiah Doctor, so Doctor can get out of that hot sun, go sit back in that shaded dugout, and get ready for his next inning behind the dish. Runner goes. Max Opgrand swings through. And Max Opgrand is out on the swing. So I'm pretty sure you're allowed to swing at the pitch, but I think Max Opgrand came across, might have stepped on home bait and got in front of that catcher for that throw.
Yeah. You're allowed to swing, you just can't take that step forward into the path of a throw there.
Yep, and that is exactly what the Blue just called. They went over and explained it to head coach Josh Almaris. Now we have Max Opgrand out. Jack Wold still is on first base. And now Graham Glazzo is up with one out here. And a check swing over to the shortstop. Gets one there. Graham Glazzo beats it out at first for a fielder's choice. Now to bat, leadoff hitter number 8, Mason Almaris. Or Almers, or however you want to pronounce it.
There's many pronunciations.
Runner goes, first pitch, and Graham Glazzo makes it there just fine. That's why I'm a little confused why Carter Schmitz wasn't running earlier in the game when he was on first with the second open. Or Lucas Klabundi. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-0 count here to leadoff hitter number 8, Mason Almaris. Strike 1. Up high, it's going to drift into foul territory. First baseman is under and gets that out. For the third out of the inning, Kindred scores no runs, and it is still 5-7 going into the 6th inning. We will be back after this short message from our sponsors.
Runnings is celebrating 75 years in business with an incredible 2022 Ford truck giveaway. Just imagine you hitting the road in a brand new fully loaded Runnings Red Super Crew 4x4 truck. Don't imagine it. Make it happen by entering to win now through August 10th. To register, grab a prize card from your local Runnings store or visit runnings.com/2022 Ford truck giveaway. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. Enter to win today. And thank you for shopping at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
Jamie Swenson, Senior Associate with Park Company Realtors, will help you find the home you're really looking for in your real estate endeavors. Growing up in Gary, Minnesota, and graduating from NDSU, Jamie has made her home in Kindred, proudly cheering on the home team in blue. Selling or buying? Make that home run call to Jamie at 701-799-1779 or visit connectwithjamie.com to browse new listings and listen to the Realtor Moms podcast. Jamie Swenson of Park Company Realtors supports the Kindred players of today.
We are now in the last 2 innings of the game here. Nick Thompson is still out on the mound for this Kindred Vikings. And now up to bat, the 5-batter, Caleb St. Cyr. Puts that ball hard out into the outfield. Mason Almaris runs back, backpedals at the end, and makes that play out in left field. That ball was smoked, but doesn't matter when you're hitting it into 30-mile-per-hour winds blowing right back at your face.
I almost got it over the head of Mason Almaris out there, but...
Yep, it was drifting a little left with the wind and getting just hung up, kept going. Mason Almaris realized last second, oh boy, I'm going to have to readjust. And made that play, and first pitch of this at-bat. Ashton Vincent singles one over into right field, just goes with that pitch, and nice little single over over there, and we got a runner on first now for Omaha Central. Now up to bat, Christian Bartlett. That must mean pitcher number 7, Chaz Abel, must be done for the day as he went in for Christian Bartlett. So we will be seeing a new pitcher in the bottom half of this inning. In the bottom half of this inning for Omaha Central. Shows bunt, pulls back, Jeremiah Doctor throws it up. Not close to the bag. I don't think you'd have gotten them anyway on a good throw.
Yeah.
It was a good jump. And the Omaha Central now has a runner on second base with one down. If I'm not mistaken, the count is 0-2.
You would be correct on that one.
Okay, the count is 0-2. Nick Thompson's worked ahead here. And he hits it on a 0-2 pitch.
That just cannot happen right there.
Oof.
Not do that.
Berman gets it back pitch.
Huh.
First and second with one out.
Yeah, you get up 0-2. You can't throw anything near that guy. You got to be able to go attack him and be able to get that guy out. Looks like we're going to see a guy here that pitched last night for Kindred Vikings and Carter Schmitz. We're going to see him go up there and finish the game here. And while he is getting his warm-up pitches, we're going to take a little break ourselves.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
We are back here. Carter Schmitz gets his warm-up pitches in. The runners on first and second. One out, and now the pitcher that started the game for Omaha Central, Alex Theron, is up to bat. Runner goes to third. Throws there. And he doesn't get the takedown. Nick Thompson looked like he came out to get that ball instead of letting that ball travel.
He was by far in front of that base, way too in front of that base.
Well, now we got runners on second and third. Tying run over on second. game-tying run on second. Because as soon as you get that big lead, you start going, he's going to start getting that big secondary, and a hit to the outfield should score him.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Just foul.
Play. Nick Thompson gets lucky, and no one's covering third. He better throw that ball. He got him. He is out. On.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's 2 outs, but a run scores. Runner on second. 2 outs in the top of the 6th here. That's all I got for you on that one there, Oakley.
Tough play made by Nick Thompson. That's all I got.
Yeah, Lucas Shabundi should have been rotating over to third, because as soon as he realized that runner on second was halfway through second, that's an easy pick off there. But you have no one covering third when Nick Thompson's following back to the bag. That pitch makes it 1-1. Goes around on that one. It's a good bender by Carter Schmitz up on the mound. Makes the count 1-2. Runner goes, throws it, nothing, counts 2-2, and that runner had Carter Schmitz, Alex there, and had Carter Schmitz timed up perfectly there.
Yeah, he's still on the pitcher right there, not on the catcher.
Yep. Strikeout for Carter Schmitz. Keeps the lead going into the bottom half of the 6th. That strikeout's brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. It is now the middle of the 6th inning. Kindred Vikings coming up to bat. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Signarama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signarama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signarama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signarama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
Welcome back to Renner, South Dakota. Out in this windy area of the Midwest, we have some great baseball tournament going on here around Sioux Falls, and this game is locked up tight just like last night is. It's 7-6 Kindred in the bottom of the 6th. First up to bat for Kindred is Matthew Pearson, the redhead returning from UND to play his last summer here in Kindred. number 1. Now on the mound for Omaha Central is number 2, Peter Sullivan. And there's a 3-1 count. So let's see if Matt Pearson attacks one here. He does not, but that was a great pitch at the knees. That was a good pitch to lay off of, right, Oakley? It's a good pitch to lay off of, Oakley.
Yeah, that was a great pitch to lay off right there.
Puts it in play. Over into right center. Ooh, they must have had a good conversation out there. Looks like they were going to collide for a second there, but the right fielder ends up with the ball for the first out of the inning. Now up to bat, number 11, Carter Schmitz. Schmitz hits it over to his third base coach, Josh Almaris, head coach, and Almaris fumbles the ball. Almaris will have to get back and watch film on even just himself tonight.
Yeah,
he gets back to the hotel room.
A lot to analyze.
That ball's hit over into right field as well. The right fielder calls off the second baseman for out number 2 of the inning. And the third batter of the inning for the Kindred Vikings is now number 24, Nicholas Thompson.
Third baseman, 24, Nick Thompson.
Josh Almaris just said, you know what, I'm not even going to try for that one this time.
Yeah,
Let's
he
that one
knew.
go. He knows this thing's being recorded. He can't put that tape out there for his scouts. Ground ball over to the third baseman. Theron throws it across the diamond for out number 3. And to the 7th inning, we go locked into a tight one. We will be back in a minute.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
MLGC story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a fourth-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business.
And we're back. We are back for the top of the 7th inning. Omaha Central has 3 outs here to get at least 1 run to keep this game going. Looks like Nick Thompson's taking away that bunt opportunity for leadoff batter Parker Laban. Nick Thompson doesn't want to let Laban get that ball down. Looks like he's got some speed. Carter Schmitz gets ahead early, but evens the count 1-1 now. Straight back for strike number 2. Kindred does use Carter Schmitz in this situation quite a bit. They like to throw him out there in somewhat of a save situation.
Yep.
They have a lot of faith in him, and we'll see if that faith comes to fruition today. Ooh, that was a great pitch there by Carter Schmitz. Just left it a little outside. That ball is fouled back. Fouled off again. Parker is having a great at-bat to start this top of the 7th inning. Carter Schmitz liked that pitch. And the count is now full. You don't want to walk this did, and he does. That was a great at-bat by Parker there to get on to be the leadoff batter.
Yeah, you wait to see that leadoff 8-pitch walk right there. It just gives so much more momentum to Omaha here and takes away, obviously, 8 pitches off the pitch count.
Now there's a runner probably going to go on one of these first couple pitches here. Nick Thompson's playing very close right now. Yep, there's the bunt. Nick Thompson should get going. That ball just sailed on Jeremiah Doctor again, and runner is safe in at second. Nobody out. This number 2 batter, Toby Wygender, up to bat. Squares the bunt, puts it down, and it's going to stay fair, and no throw.
Wow.
And now Omaha Central has runners on first and third, and
He
looks like
to second.
the Vikings were pouting a little bit and not paying attention. He gets all the way up to second.
What a bunt.
That was a great bunt. Put it right on that foul line. Now there's nobody out. Runners on second and third. That game-winning run is over on second right now. First pitch to Nino is a ball inside. And that ball is hit sharply into right field. Max Opgrand is going around and does not make the catch. And it looks like this is going to be the third triple of the day for Omaha Central. And Omaha Central now takes the lead 8-7 here in the top of the 7th inning.
Max Upgrand just couldn't read the wind on that baseball, it looked like.
Yep, looks like he got a little lost, started spinning around out there, and unfortunately for the Kindred Vikings, that ball falls, and it's a triple and a 2-run RBI triple. Score now reads 8-7. That ball is hitting the left field. They should be able to score. Nino from third. Mason Almaris gets the cut. Relay. Ooh, they would have had a shot there, Oakley.
It would have been real close. Little bobble.
Yeah, regardless, it is now 9-7. Omaha Central Eagles. One out here in the top of the 7th. Plate ump says he went for strike one, squared the bunt, but tried to pull it back, but didn't pull it back in time. Hits it. That is a foul ball. Strike 2 to Caleb St. Cyr. Caleb St. Cyr, his shoe is untied, so he calls time and ties his shoe. Carter Schmitz gets strikeout number 1 of the inning. And the second out of the inning which brings up number 11, Ashton Vincent, the center fielder, puts it up in the air. First pitch, Mason Almaris is running in, and he gets there, sliding on to his legs. And the third out of the inning, but not before the Eagles strike for 3 and lead this game now 9-7, going into the bottom half of the 7th inning.
MLGC's story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a fourth-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC, moving you at the speed of light.
And we're back in action here. 9-7 Eagles. If you're just joining, the Vikings had the lead ever since the second inning of this game when they put up a 5 spot, and they just lost it for ever since then here just in the top half of this inning. It's now 9-7. Jack Packer will lead off for the Vikings to hopefully spark a little comeback for this post 117 team. Count is now 1-1. Last night, if those of you that didn't watch that game here on Magnitude Sports, Kindred lost in heartbreak fashion in the 7th inning as well with a walk-off sac fly. Ended up losing 4-3. They were up the majority of that game as well. Oakley just couldn't close the door at the end. Count is now 2-2. Jack Packer does lay off. And now the count is full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Packer fouls it out. And Packer swings through strike 3 for the first strikeout of the inning by Sullivan. And that strikeout is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. If you're hungry, go get some wings. That is out number 1 on the inning. Now up to bat is Lucas Klabundi, shortstop, as we speak for the Kindred Vikings. Fouls one straight back. You know what isn't there today, Oakley?
The RV.
The RV's gone.
They were smart after seeing a little dent in it yesterday.
And Lucas Klabundi falls behind early. He's 0-2. Lucas Klabundi made sure that he was ready in that box, holding up his hand before that pitcher came in. That pitcher's been working really quick this inning. Lucas Klabundi hits a hard one over to Theron. Theron makes a good play, and his arm, he can really throw that ball, Oakley. Gets that ball over there to first base in a heartbeat, and that is the second out of the inning, and the last hope is now on the shoulders of Jeremiah Doctor. That is a foul ball. To Jeremiah Doctor. Ball is in play. Over. First baseman covers. And that is the ball game. The Omaha Central Eagles come from behind to upset this Kindred Vikings team that led the majority of this game and win 9-7. We will be back with you shortly for the post game on Magnitude Sports.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, we don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Welcome back, folks. Another heartbreak here for the Vikings. 2 days in a row. They lose in the 7th inning, lose the lead in the 7th inning, and now fall 0-2 in the Dakota Classic. Here in Renner, South Dakota, and Sioux Falls. But the Vikings will play again in about half an hour against Watertown. We are going to go off air for now. We are going to set up that next broadcast, and we will have that here for you. The Vikings versus Watertown, South Dakota. See you guys in a little bit.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.